In this video, we're going to learn how to write an introductory and conclusion paragraph for an argumentative essay. So right now I'm looking at my T-chart planner. I've color-coded a little bit, so you'll see my claim is in green. Chocolate milk has many health benefits. In yellow here, I've got my big ideas, the calcium, vitamin D, and protein. And then I'd be using pink here to highlight those supporting details because the pink suggests that we stop and we talk more about the big idea and how it relates to the claim. So with that in mind, I'm going to move into something called the Core 4, and this is what we did in class today, which is Monday, May 5th. We wrote 4 different claim statements, and so I'm going to show you those different examples. So we're going to start over here, which is our simple declarative sentence. So my example is, offering chocolate milk during lunch at Caruso would provide health benefits to the students. So you see it's just straightforward, a simple declarative sentence, period, at the end. My next example is a number statement. So you're looking for words or numbers. So it could have a number like 3, like here there are 3 reasons why, or just a number type of vocabulary term like words like, let's see, variety, several, many, words like that. So those would be used for the number statement. And the example I have here is chocolate milk provides a variety of health benefits to students. And you'll see the word variety. Okay, next up I have a question sentence. Can schools provide students with healthy benefits by serving chocolate milk? So you could play around with using a question. And you'll notice that if I took the word can out of this sentence, my claim would just be schools provide students with healthy benefits by serving chocolate milk. So keep that in mind. And finally, we have situation stance. This is my personal favorite. A situation is something that takes place, an occasion, and then stance is your position. So we're going to combine those two ideas with a comma. So look at here. If Caruso served chocolate milk during lunch, comma, students would experience many health benefits. So this part here, students would experience many health benefits, is my stance or is my claim, but I'm starting with the situation. I happen to really like this one, so I'm going to use that to help me write my introduction. So I'm going to move in to this next slide, which is going to show you sort of the recipe for an introduction, and we use that same recipe for our conclusion, only we're going to select a different one of the core 4 to start our conclusion. But today I'm going to use situation and stance for my intro, and it basically says start with your claim sentence, and then you're going to do preview sentences for all the different arguments that you have. So that's really the recipe here. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to type my claim in there. I'm copying it right over. Great. And then I've got to have all of my big ideas. Remember, those big ideas are what are coming from my T-chart planner. So I believe those were calcium. Let me fix that. And my second one was vitamin D. And my third one was protein. And now I'm really ready to start writing my paragraph. So here we go. And again, I'm just going to copy this over and make my life easier. So, if Caruso served chocolate milk during lunch, students would experience many health benefits. The calcium in milk is one benefit. That would improve students' bone health. Another benefit comes from the vitamin D in the chocolate milk. And then protein is yet another benefit from chocolate milk that would improve students' health. All of these nutrients can help students stay healthy if they drink chocolate milk. So essentially my first sentence here, which will change to red, or green, I should say green, that's going to be my claim. Then I have 3 sentences, one for each of my big ideas, a sentence about calcium, a sentence about vitamin D, a sentence about protein, and finally I have a sentence here that sort of wraps up the idea and starts my reader getting ready for the rest of my essay. So that's about it. If you could use the graphic organizer that we provide in class to help you write the core 4, you'll be off to a really nice start. Don't forget about the recipe, the claim, and then the preview of the arguments, followed by a wrap-up sentence, and you should be good to go. And that's it. I should also add that to write the conclusion, it's the exact same recipe, only you'll select a different one of the core 4 claim statements to start that conclusion off. You'll rephrase all of the big ideas so that they sound slightly different, and then you'll just conclude with a final statement. And then you really are good to go. So, good luck.